Rochelle believes that everyone is out to get her. Eldest daughters, what's up? You'll probably recognize what I'm about to say. If you grew up as an eldest daughter, this is so relatable. You know, not everyone is out to get you. Not everyone is looking for ways to make you feel guilty, to make you feel like you're not doing enough. No, that is just paranoia. And I used to have that because of the way I grew up, things that happened to me. It's not true unless you believe it's true, because when I used to believe that, that's when it constantly happened to me, you know. You are no longer in that position where you have to make sure that everyone else feels safe. You're no longer responsible for everyone around you and their feelings. You're allowed to focus on your feelings, on how you feel, on what feels good for you. First of all, babe, you don't owe anyone a freaking thing. You don't owe anyone anything. The only one that you do owe something is yourself, okay? This is something that I'm still learning, you know? When you get easily triggered, when you feel rejected, especially by the people you care about, when you get angry about stuff like that, it's deep-rooted belief that you have to prove your worth. And your worth is inherent because we're all made from source energy. Everything else is just a programmable layer, but that's for a different video. I think a lot of the eldest daughters, we have been programmed to look for danger, for everything that could go wrong, instead of focusing on the things that are going right. Like, for example, if you're constantly focusing on, like for me, on my social media, on what's going wrong, like, you lose a follower. What I think when I lose followers is like, okay, those people are just not aligned with me, and that's okay. That's totally okay. And why would I focus on that less than 1% that does that when I don't upload enough? Because that triggers that same feeling of like, I'm not doing enough, I should be doing more. Like, why would I focus on that 1% when there's so many people who have been consistently supporting me here? Like, I made some reels yesterday. Y'all know who you are. I feel like that is the most... Like, you could be manifesting, you could be doing mindset work, nervous system regulation for a long time, but when you have been programmed to believe that your worth is not inherent, that you have to earn it, you know, then you'll never be able to receive all your manifestations or the peaceful, calm, abundant life that you want, because you have to learn to enjoy it. Every time you spend your energy on thinking about people or things outside of you, you're actually giving away your energy. And that's what you were programmed to do, but that's not who you are. Because when I was a kid, when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I had zero shame, I had zero fear, I was always joking, I was always being a ray of sunshine, you know. And then I got programmed into the things that my parents thought were safe. Which is, by the way, another thing. What your parents did to you or how you were treated as a child, it has nothing to do with you as a person. It has to do with them not being able to love themselves deeply enough, okay? And you are still your own source energy. You're your own person, your own individual, okay? Your own source energy. So remind yourself of that often, because it's not because things happen to you, other people treating you some kind of way, that does not define you. It's more about how you treat yourself and the things that you allow yourself to believe. Or like being connected to your higher self, you know. She already lives in a calm state of gratitude, of joy, of like, I know what I deserve. So that is like the last stepping stone when it comes to manifesting. I've been noticing that, you know, just allowing yourself to be happy. You don't owe anyone anything. You're allowed to do things because you enjoy them for you. Don't forget why you started. It was a passion. And the fact that that's inside of you, that you can recognize that means that that is you, okay? Same thing with feeling inspired by other people or seeing things in other people. That is you. That is your source energy. You wouldn't be able to recognize it if it wasn't already inside of you, okay? Okay, love you all. Follow me for more mindset, confidence, self-love, nervous system regulation, and divine feminine, you know, stepping into your goddess energy. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on YouTube. Thumbs up and all that thing. I don't know, I'm new here. Okay, love you all. Bye-bye.